In this video, we're going to look at how to fix event bubbling that might happen from the convention over code. In the convention over code, we use the convention saying that we have a data-attribute that defines an action that we want to execute on our component. When we look at the DOM, we'll see that it's essentially a hierarchy of elements. So this component registers a click event, but nothing stops any of the components up the tree to also register a click event. And what happens is that if I follow the same convention on a lower level, I can run into some problems. So if I click on the foo button, it updates the foo as per the convention over code video, but you can also see that it console logs foo, and it comes from the welcome.js file. So if I click on that, you can see here that I've got a click event. I just added a quick and dirty item over here. You need to clean it up. And the bottom line here is just that I'm using exactly the same convention. The problem here is that I don't actually want this to be called when I click on my buttons on my component, and worse than that, I can actually introduce bugs this way. So if I click on the hello button, since there isn't actually a hello function here, it just kind of falls over. So I don't want to add a whole bunch of additional logic here to kind of deal with that complexity. What I want to have happen is that once I click on my component, I want to stop the click event from bubbling down into the lower levels, so the parent of the component doesn't pick it up, etc. So the question is, how can I stop event bubbling? Well, it's actually quite easy. All I need to go is to my click event on my component, and I need to say event.stopPropagation, which is a function on the event object being sent in as a parameter. Now, if I refresh my screen and I click on foo, no console log. If I click on bar, no console log. If I click on hello, nothing happens. Why? Because stop propagation has stopped the event from propagating to the lower levels. So if I go to the welcome and I put my cursor on the click event here, and I click on it, you can see it's not breaking, but if I click on any open space, there that click event is now firing. And so when you have this kind of convention over code and you want to prevent other components that follow the same convention to be affected by this component, just remember to stop your event propagation.